Welcome back, everybody, to another Taskmaster challenge here on Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. This one's going to be fun. It's a two-part challenge, and how you perform on part one determines what you get for part two. So let me just go through this real quick. How it works is this. Stage one, you get a single 1920 British destroyer. You start at 10,000 meters. You get 40 minutes of in-game time, and depending on how many of the 10 1940, this should be 1940 transports, you get, depending on how many of those you sink determines what you get for part two of the challenge. If you only sink one or two, you get one destroyer. If you sink three or four, you get a light cruiser. If you sink 5 or 6, you get a heavy cruiser. 7 or 8, you get a battle cruiser. 9, you get a battleship. And if you sink all 10 in the 40 minutes, you get a battleship with 2 escort destroyers. Then stage 2. In stage 2, you get whatever your previous number or kills selected for you in the challenge. So, you know, that'll decide what ship you get. The tech will be 1928. You start at 20 kilometers. Max fight time is 2 hours. Using your ship, you must fight a fleet of much older ships, tech 1905, but an overwhelming number. You're going to be fighting 3 battleships, 3 battle cruisers, 3 heavy cruisers, 3 light cruisers, 3 destroyers, and 3 torpedo boats. It's a total of 75 points if you sink everything. You get 10 for each battleship, 5 for each battle cruiser, 4 for each heavy cruiser, 3 for each light cruiser, 2 for each destroyer, and 1 for each of the torpedo boats. So you can build whatever you want. There's no limitations on weapons or anything like that. So let's dive in. Okay, so part one of this is about being able to sink everything as quickly as possible. And of course that means having the firepower that can do this. Let's look at things here for just a minute. We don't need range. We don't have anything firing back at us, so we don't have to worry about protection. This is all about weapons. Now, changing the armor is gonna... anything I can do to make this lighter is certainly gonna be preferred. There we go. That helps with the weight. All right. I don't think... honestly, I think this is gonna all come down to torpedoes for me. Of course, the tricky part is having enough torpedoes to get this done, and I'm not sure I can do that because we're gonna fire them so quickly that they're all gonna fire at one target, and really what I want is to fire 1 torpedo at each target. So this is tricky. Alright, so let's start with what we have to have, which is front and rear towers. We have to have at least 1 funnel. I think I'm going to go with 2 because I really kind of want some speed on this thing to be able to maneuver quickly. Actually, we go to 73% engine capacity at that rate. What's the biggest guns we can get on this thing? 5-inch. Oh, I was hoping I could throw some on the side there, but I guess not. Of course, we need at least 1 torpedo launcher. The problem is with loading singles, I run into a problem of not being able to take very many torpedoes with me. The good news, of course, with singles is that they reload faster. Might be that this is all I'm going to get. So that's not a lot. I don't know how many torpedoes that's going to allow me to take with me, but we're obviously going to have to go with increased ammo torpedoes. I am going to go ahead and take shells with me, because we're going to have to be able to fire. That didn't add a whole lot of weight there. Obviously, we don't need any kind of armament on this thing. So I'm going to remove all of the armor free up every bit of weight that I possibly can. I want these torpedoes to be able to sink in one hit. To sink the enemy in one hit. So we're going to try that. Looks like we can add a little more weight. That's certainly going to hurt our engine efficiency's down to 48%, but that's, again, something I'm willing to live with. All right, I think that's about all we can do. Let's see if this is enough to do the trick. All right, I'm going to make a couple tweaks here before we start. I just want to get fast torpedo propellers so that they can get in there and hit a little sooner. I'm going to switch to TNT explosives just to reduce the chance of any ammo detonations, things like that, because I can't remember if transports actually have guns on them at this time period. So I guess I need to at least worry a little bit about that. You know what? I'm not going to worry about the shells too much because this is all going to be about torpedoes. Let's give ourselves a little bit of protection just in case. Yeah, that's too much. All right, let's do that. I think that'll be enough. So here we go. So the tricky part's going to be getting up nice and close without losing a lot of time. I'm going to turn off my torpedoes to start. I've only got 53 of them. I mean, that's 5 per ship. But I got to make them count. I don't know if these things shoot back or not. Northwest, we got to turn this way. Oh, come on, we've already lost 5 minutes. There we go. All right. I want to spot a few more before I even worry about what's going on here. I want to go right down the middle of these guys. Okay, here we go. So actually I want to turn this way first because I want to be able to get some torpedoes in the water. And let's do it right at the center. Can we get a few more in the water, please? Alright, they are shooting back. Let's fire some smoke. Why did I only get 2 torpedoes in the water? Get some more in. There we go. Now let's turn around. I'm hoping that 1 or 2 torpedoes is enough to sink each one of these things. Oh, hello. There's a hit. Yeah, I think 1 torpedo is going to get the Hessen. There goes 1. There's a hit on another one. There's a hit. There's 2 sunk. Let's just keep spreading torpedoes on these guys. Can I get one right on the Graf Spee, right up nice and close here? Yep. Alright, so I feel like time won't be an issue as long as I don't take a lot of hits and I don't run out of torpedoes. So if I take damage, then I have to worry about being fast enough to catch these guys. Although they don't seem to be moving all that fast. Let's go for the Rhineland. Is Graf Spee going to sink? I think so. There we go. Thor. Alright, let's try to go down the middle of these guys now. Is that 3? I think that's 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, no, I guess that's 4. Boom, that'll be 5. Alright, 5 down, so that means we've got a heavy cruiser so far. Gonna get a few on the Friedrich der Grosse. We got a second one going to him, that should be enough. I've got 36 torpedoes left. We're gonna get some on Thor now. Let's get up toward these other guys. Come on. Hopefully that's enough on him. I think we got Thor. Yep, Thor's down. Come on. No way. Is he gonna survive? I think he's gonna survive. We're gonna have to swing back around on him. Alright, 2 at point blank range on Thetis should be enough to take them out. Yep. We've got 1 on Amazon already. There goes Thetis. Actually, this is working out pretty good here. I can't believe he survived. Amazon's down. That leaves 2. Tricky part is we got to swing back around because we didn't get enough hits on the Friedrich der Grosse. Oh, I did take some hits. Oh, that one missed. That's alright, Carl. Come on around. Alright, no more, no more. We got him. Alright, that leaves 1. The one that I have to come back around and finish off. And I have taken some damage that has put me down on speed. Man, this has actually gone much better than I expected. 14 torpedoes left. And we've actually got 6 in the water, 7 in the water against him right now. And we only need 1 to hit. There it is. Alright, we're going to get all 10. And it only took 20 minutes to do it. Beautiful. Now we move on to phase 2. Okay, so now what we're facing is 1905 technology. And we are facing 3 battleships, 3 battle cruisers, which, oh, they can't do battle cruisers in 1905 technology. Can anybody? No. Alright, so I'm not quite sure what to do about that. 3 heavy cruisers, 3 light cruisers, 3 destroyers, 3 torpedo boats. Let me go back and look at the email thread and make sure that we didn't make an update about the battle cruisers. So I'm actually going to go ahead, I mean, this is obviously going to affect things, but I'm going to bump it up to 1907. Because at 1907 you can get 3 battle cruisers to take on. So it's either that or you could just take those battle cruisers out and have it be a max point of 60 instead. But I think I'd rather take my chances and try to get more kills. Okay, so now we have, what do we get? A battleship with 2 escort destroyers. We start at 20,000 and we have 1928 technology. Max fight time 2 hours. Alright, let's do this. So we can get the N3G3 class, which I think I'll need. Let's get a little extra speed here. We're going to have to protect this thing as much as possible to stay alive. We'll get up to at least anti-torpedo 2. He's 1905 tech, though, which means distance will protect me, I think. Let's go all or nothing. Anti-flood. I think I'll go to at least Ox 3 here. Geared turbines. Alright. Can I not get another funnel on this thing? That's frustrating. Okay, centerline guns. We can go all the way up to 18s. Those are Mark 1s, though. 15s are Mark 3. And with the 1905 tech that we're facing, I think 15s are going to be more than adequate. That'll get us faster reload speed. Where can I get some decent secondaries squeezed on this thing? I definitely want some torpedoes because there's no rule against said torpedoes. I want as much firepower on this thing as I can get. I want to be able to reload fast. I want a good rangefinder for aiming speed. And so we'll go stereoscopic 5. Give me Gen 1 radar. At least a little bit of acoustics. I've still got a decent amount to work with here. Electric torpedoes. I don't know that I need that much armor going against the technology that I'm up against. I almost feel like I'd rather have the speed, but I don't like the fact that I only have one funnel. That's hurting my engine efficiency. Otherwise, I could get more speed on this thing. Let's at least get anti-torpedo 1. I don't think... Nah, see, that drops it down. Alright, I think we're good. I'd like to get a few more guns on this thing, but I think that'll probably have to do. How about a few more torpedo tubes? A couple of duels, too. Okay. I've still got some weight left. Oh, we need to go bigger torpedoes. There we go. Standard shells I think will be good for what we're dealing with. Okay. I don't like the weight offset. Let's see if we can... That makes it only 2.6. There we go. All right, let's dive in. Let's see how many of these things we can sink. I'm going to go ahead. I don't like the time of day we're doing this too much, but I'm going to go ahead and just let my destroyers do their own thing. We've got 2 hours of game time available to us. 800 shells. At least of the 15-inch, so I might want to wait. I don't know. But the more the merrier on kills, so if I can drop a few shells and get lucky, then so be it. We're going to head straight toward these guys, at least to start. I feel like 1905 technology, I'm not too worried about their firepower. Oh, there's a hit. Let's get a look. Lovely. Oh, we switched it up. We're firing on somebody different now. I guess we're going after the destroyers. That's like an impossible task. It's not even worth firing on them from this distance. At least not with the main guns. Tricky part, of course, is that we've got to identify everything before we can sink it. Or else we might not know what we sank for points. But I'm hoping to sink everything in 2 hours. My 8-inch shells have a 12% chance to hit. We've got to get in closer. Let's turn toward them. Now we're in range for him to fire back. Something I'm not too worried about yet. Alright, I'm going to throw some torpedoes right in the middle of all this. Start getting my secondaries firing at some smaller targets. Man, he's already lighting up my destroyers. Let's get aggressive with torpedoes. I don't know what the range is on these things. 11 kilometers. Oh, there's a torpedo hit from one of my destroyers on the battleship. And another one. So destroyers are doing their job. They got 3 torpedo hits already. Even if that's all they do, that was a help. Yeah, I'm a little surprised none of mine have hit the water yet. There's a 4th torpedo hit. Nice job, destroyers. I'm going to go after the Leipzig with my big guns. That's a battle cruiser. Maybe it'll be a quick kill. There goes some torpedoes in the water. Actually, let's concentrate everything on the König, because he's close to being done. And all of their firepower is going after my destroyers right now, which is helpful. There goes one of them. They did their jobs, though. They helped. For sure. So my torpedoes are going to be worthless, though. Alright, we're 20 minutes in. Nothing sunk so far. That's about to change, though. As soon as I can land a couple of hits on the König, which I think I just did. I want to go after this Rhineland right here. Actually, he's a target of opportunity that I don't want to pass up. 26% chance to hit. There's a battleship down. I'm not actually writing down these sinkings. I should be. There's a destroyer. Alright, I'm gonna go for the battle cruiser now. He's right there. Get our 8-inch firing at that destroyer. There we go. Some big hits on the battle cruiser. We got another battleship sunk. There's a flash fire on the Hessen. That might be enough to take them down. Yep, they're done. There we go. Big spread of torpedoes in the water. I don't think they're going to matter against that destroyer, though, because he's down. Alright, we're a half hour in. We've got an hour and a half to go. Oh, hello. We're gonna have to flip these turrets around and nail this guy. Although the torpedoes will do the trick, so let's not. Let's go. Let's keep them on this side. Bye-bye, Derflinger. Let's watch this happen. Yeah, you're not avoiding all of those. You might avoid some of them. You're done. You're done. Bye-bye. Alright, he's got some torpedoes in the water too, though, so let's be careful here. Torpedo boats. Get some secondaries on them. Oh, Rhineland's toast. Actually, I think my torpedoes have Rhineland, maybe. Ooh, that's going to be close. Closer than I wanted it to be. Oh, there goes my other destroyer, but we got an ammo detonation on the Blucher. Come on, where's my secondaries? We're right in the middle of his whole fleet right now. This is a dangerous place to be, really. Nice. There's a flash fire. Alright, let's switch to the Rhineland because I think we got him. Not crazy about how close I am. Ugh. Alright, those torpedoes are going to finish him off. Let's go after the battleship. The Weissenberg. That was one of the first ones I hit early on. Oh, Blucher's still not down. Wonder if secondaries can finish him from here. Oh, there's some big hits on the Weissenberg. Yeah, he's done. I think we got him flooded. Yep. Alright, now let's finish off Blucher. Got a heavy cruiser out there, Prinz Eugen. Still plenty of time. We're only 35 minutes in. More torpedoes in the water. Let's go after Prinz Eugen. How are we on distance with these other guys? Okay. Let's get some secondaries firing. Ooh, nice hit. Big hit on Prinz Eugen. Blucher doesn't want to die. We missed with the torpedoes. He's the ship that never ends. Prinz Eugen died quick, though. Or might be. They're just barely staying afloat. I need one more good hit to cause a little more flooding. Darn it. He's getting on top of the flooding. Oh, we got one of the light cruisers with some secondaries. Let's go after these two. Darn you, Prinz Eugen. We still got a battle cruiser going back here. That's a bit of an issue. That's the only big ship left. Alright, I'm switching over to this guy. He's a closer target. Target of opportunity. Torpedoes in the water. Let's turn this way. It's a good angle. We took out that torpedo boat fast. There we go. We finally got the Blucher. Back on Prinz Eugen with the big guns. Whew. I doubt those torpedoes are going to do anything. Lovely. That time, I think we got him. Yep. That leaves a battle cruiser, the Leipzig, for the big guns. We got a flash fire in the Lübeck that's going to finish them. I'm going to switch my secondaries over to Stuttgart. How's Lübeck not done yet? Why won't you die? So I guess moving him up to 1905 technology wasn't too bad. We're still doing okay. Feeling like I'm home free. Unless there's some devastating perfect torpedo hit. I don't feel like he's got much of anything that can... Oh, and I spoke too soon, huh? Oh boy. I'm not entirely sure there's a good way to avoid these. There goes Leipzig, so we took out the battlecruiser. Actually, my best bet is to go right past the Lübeck and let him shield me from these torpedoes. There goes the torpedo, but oh, he's got 2 more coming at me, though. He's got me with 1 for sure. Maybe both. Yep, that torpedo hit the Lübeck and sunk it. Perfect. So we'll take 1 hit. I have a torpedo bulge. That's not going to do much. So we've got a destroyer and a torpedo boat left. This could not have gone better. I mean, it could have gone a tiny bit better. But that's a perfect score. So that's 30 points for the battleships. 15 points for the 3 battle cruisers. That's 45. 57 when you add the 12 for the 3 heavy cruisers. 9 for the light cruisers, 6 for the destroyers, 3 for the torpedo boats, total of 75 points. And we will have done it all in 52 minutes. 51 and a half minutes. All right. I feel good about that. It's been a while since I've been in first place. Now, I don't know that we have any rule about getting winning if you have the fastest time, so I think it's probably just a first place tie with anybody else who did it. So we'll see the times, but make sure you check out everybody else's videos. That one was a lot of fun. And if you have any ideas, I would suggest probably sending them maybe to one of the other guys. I don't usually suggest ideas. I just follow the ideas they give me. But I know you guys have some great ideas out there. So drop a like, subscribe to everybody if you would. We'll see you again next week. Thanks for watching.